Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the rising in astrology. I posted a video of it before, but I don't really think it was that helpful in a way. It kind of just said the points, and I don't think I went into detail. So today I'm going to try to do that for you guys, and I hope you find it more helpful. So the rising in astrology is pretty much the first house. It's ruled by Aries and Mars. It's like, it symbolizes like new beginnings and finding like who you are and what you're gonna do and when you're gonna find yourself, externally and internally. It's like your early childhood because kind of like if you kind of like let's say you grew up in an abusive home, you might like later on in life you might have like trust issues or something like that, and that's like what the ascendant, that's like an aspect that the ascendant like governs over. It has a cardinal modality, I think. Yeah, it does. I'm sorry. It's like it strives to become unique. It's you going out there and seeing what you like and what you don't like, and how you're going to react to things, how you won't react to things. It's all about finding like what suits you and just who you are in general. It's going to be how you approach life, how you're going to see things in life. Like you can like if you're a Libra, you can like if you have a Libra rising, you might like go in life and you might see things as being fair and kind of neutral, and then with your sun sign and your moon sign, you might like, then you'll start to like make like separations in the things, but you might first go into it like with the neutral setting. And if you're like an Aries rising, you might go into things like real headstrong and real like just like crazy and trying new things and all stuff like that. It's how you appear in life. It can also be your physical body and like characteristics of yourself, like your face and stuff like that. Your rising can also influence that. It's like your personality and how you present yourself. It's kind of your personality, but yet it's not, because in a sense it's just how you're gonna first appear to the world. It's like your mask that you put on. It's like a costume, and you know, when you put on a costume, you're probably gonna play the part of the costume. So as you can see, it's like you do your ascendant or rising or whatever you want to call it. It does affect who you are and your personality, but it's not as deep as your sun sign and your moon sign are, because like as you get older, you might lose most sense of your rising, because you're not gonna feel like kind of like blocked off a little bit. Your personality might shine through more. Like it's still gonna be there, like parts of it, but just like the minor parts are gonna be gone of it. And it's not gonna be that big. It's gonna be like your sun sign and your rising will like blend together, and yeah. Like, and it's stronger at the beginning of like if you're, okay, so your rising is determined by like what zodiac sign was rising on the eastern horizon the moment you were born. And let's say it was like right at the start of that zodiac sign, your rising would have more stronger effects on you than if it was like ending in that sign, it was about to start the other sign. And if it was in the middle, it would just be like a general thing of that aspect, not too strong, not too little, just right, I guess. And when you ask people to describe your personality, you might be like, I don't think that describes me at all. And that's because most of the time they're going to describe your rising sign. And that's because usually, and as you get older, I said, usually they'll describe who you actually think you are, and or if they're close enough friends, or family or whatever, they'll describe more of your sun sign because they know you better. But people you just met and stuff like that, or people you're not really close to, or you like talk to like very rarely, or like once a week or something like that, those type of people will describe your rising usually, and you'll be like, I don't think I'm that at all. And you'll be like, okay. Yeah. But so, yeah. It's gonna like be your first influence. Like the way I see it, it's your cause like little lesson I guess, the moon is like your emotions and stuff, and then your sun is like who you are as a person. It's like your soul and just your general personality and character. And it's kind of like your soul is made up of your character and your emotions. So it's kind of like your rising kind of creates a shell around your moon and your sun, which create your soul. And so, like, as I said, your rising will eventually blend into your character aspect, but your emotions will kind of stay the same. But, like, it will influence your emotions because, like, let's say you go into, like, I'm just going to use Libra because that's, like, the neutral kind of sign. Like, let's say you go into something and you're not really, like, sure what you want to do, and you have this neutral basis of it, and then your emotions are going to be your moon, which are your emotions. It's going to be more, you're going to feel, like, less aggravated by things, maybe less inspired by things, and that's because you went in with a neutral attitude. So your emotions are going to have a neutral attitude towards them. And if you're like, and with the sun sign, same thing. So that's like the rising, and I feel like it's like really weird, but so it's like your outer self. It also is who you are internally, like with the, like your rising is just who you are externally and how others perceive you and how you influence things and how you're influenced. But then the first house also brings up the fact of who are you as an actual person, like internally. Your rising, like when you find out your rising sign, that's just going to really focus more on your external features and your relations with others and all that stuff. It's not really going to be like your sun sign, which is who you are as a person. But as I said before, like I think really strongly in this, your rising is just who your external and how you do things externally, and then your moon and your sun make up your actual being. So it's like, it's kind of two parts, but then you can also say that your rising is like your external part, and then you have your emotions, and then you have who you actually are as a person, because your emotions do affect how you are, because some people, their emotions get the best of them. They can have total temper tantrums, and like that's not who they are as a person. So, and that's not how they that's not how they react to that. But wait, so that is the cause, because your rising affected that temper tantrum as emotions, because you went in there probably like maybe nasty or something like that, or kind of not feeling good and stuff like that, and your emotions just got like so strung out, and they're just like, you know what, screw it, and they just go all out of whack. So share me your thoughts on that. Like, what do you think? Do you think it's kind of like your emotions and your sun make up who you are as a person, or do you think it's your rising, then your emotions, then who you are? I kind of personally, like, you don't have to believe this, but I kind of feel like it's more your rising, then your moon, then your sun, just because of the fact that your emotions can get the best of you. But that's just a neat thing to think about. But so the rising in general, it's just externally who you are, what you do, all that good stuff. So if you have any questions, inbox and comment. Hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, bye.